Have you ever wondered how ancient Egyptians converted the deceased into mummies that have lasted for thousands of years? These masterpieces of preservation have intrigued scholars, history enthusiasts, and the general public alike for generations. But why did the Egyptians go through such an elaborate process to mummify their dead? Well, the ancient Egyptians had a profound belief in life after death. They perceived death not as an end, but as a transition to another form of existence. To them, the physical body was crucial in the afterlife, hence the need to preserve it. Mummification, therefore, was not merely a method of body preservation. It was a deeply spiritual ritual, a crucial part of the journey to eternity. And the mummies? They are the silent witnesses of this ancient belief, the tangible remnants of an age-old ritual standing the test of time. So, are you ready to unravel the secrets they hold? Let's delve deep into the fascinating process of mummification. The mummification process was a complex one that took around 70 days to complete. The ancient Egyptians had a deep respect for the sanctity of the human body, which they perceived as a vessel for the soul in the afterlife. This belief led to the development of the intricate process of mummification, a spiritual and physical preparation for the eternal journey. The process began with the careful removal of internal organs except for the heart. The heart was considered the seat of intelligence and emotion and therefore left intact. The removed organs were preserved separately in specially designed canopic jars, ensuring they would accompany the individual into the afterlife. Next came the dehydration stage. The body was covered and filled with natron, a naturally occurring type of salt, which drew out the moisture and prevented decay. This process, which took about 40 days, left the body dried out and well preserved. Once dehydrated, the body was ready for packing and wrapping. The cavities were filled with linen, natron, and other materials to maintain the body's shape. Then the body was meticulously wrapped in layers of linen bandages. This process often involved the placement of protective amulets and precious jewelry within the wrappings, serving as safeguards and adornments for the afterlife. The final step of the mummification process was the preparation and decoration of the sarcophagus. The mummy was placed in a beautifully decorated sarcophagus, often inscribed with religious symbols and prayers for the deceased's protection in the afterlife. The sarcophagus in turn was placed in a grand tomb, a final resting place designed to protect and honor the individual on their journey beyond. The mummified body, now ready for its journey, was placed in a grand tomb. This marked the end of the earthly preparations and the beginning of the eternal journey in the afterlife. The mummification process was not merely a method of preservation. It was a deeply spiritual ritual that reflected the ancient Egyptians' beliefs about death, the soul, and the afterlife. And the tombs of ancient Egypt were more than just final resting places. They were elaborate constructions, meticulously designed and filled with all the necessities for a comfortable afterlife. A grand tomb was a status symbol, an eternal home and a sacred space where the living could honor the dead. These tombs were often architectural masterpieces, showcasing the skill and artistry of ancient Egyptian craftsmen. From the simple mastabas of the early dynasties to the grand pyramids of the pharaohs and the rock-hewn tombs of the Valley of the Kings, each tomb was unique, reflecting the status and personality of its occupant. But it's not just the structure of the tombs that fascinates us. It's what they contained. The ancient Egyptians believed that the deceased would need their worldly possessions in the afterlife, so they filled the tombs with a variety of items. Household objects, furniture, food, and even games were commonly found in these tombs. The belief was that these items would provide comfort and entertainment for the deceased in the afterlife. Jewelry, amulets, and other precious items were also included, often carefully arranged around the mummy. These were not only symbols of wealth and status, but were also believed to offer protection and guidance to the deceased on their journey to the afterlife. Perhaps most fascinating is that some tombs also contained the mummified bodies of servants, pets, and sometimes even high-ranking officials. It was believed that these individuals would continue to serve and support the deceased in the afterlife. These tombs, filled with treasures, were more than just burial sites. They were a testament to the ancient Egyptians' belief in life after death. They were the gateways to the afterlife for the deceased. And today, they serve as time capsules, offering us a glimpse into the lives, beliefs, and customs of a civilization long gone. These tombs, filled with treasures, were the gateways to the afterlife for the deceased. Mummies are not just historical artifacts, they are a rich source of knowledge about ancient Egyptian culture. Now you may wonder, why are mummies so important? Well, let's unravel this mystery together. Mummies are like a treasure trove for archaeologists and historians, offering invaluable insights into the past. As we delve into this study of mummies, we don't just encounter the physical remnants of individuals long gone, we also gain a profound understanding of the society they lived in, their culture, and their medical practices. Imagine this: by examining the remains of these mummies, scientists can tell what kind of diet the ancient Egyptians had. They can identify the diseases they suffered from and even the treatments they used. Imagine getting a glimpse of a 3,000-year-old medical history. And it's not just about health and diet. The mummies also provide clues about the social structure and the lifestyle of the people. Even something as simple as their hairstyles can tell us about the fashion trends of that era. But perhaps the most fascinating aspect of mummies is what they reveal about the religious beliefs and the spiritual practices of the ancient Egyptians. The process of mummification itself, the amulets and jewelry placed on the bodies, the elaborate tombs, all these speak volumes about the importance the Egyptians placed on the afterlife. They believed in a life beyond death and took meticulous care to ensure a smooth journey for the deceased into eternity. So, you see, mummies are not just about the macabre fascination of the preserved dead. They are a lens through which we can view and understand a civilization that existed thousands of years ago. They are our link to the past, helping us to understand our shared human history and heritage. Mummies serve as time capsules, providing a captivating window into a lost civilization. They silently narrate the tale of a bygone era, waiting for us to listen, to learn, and to marvel at the mysteries of the ancient world. The secrets of mummies continue to fascinate us, offering glimpses into the past. In this journey, we've seen how ancient Egyptians prepared their dead for the afterlife through the intricate process of mummification. We've explored the grand tombs filled with items meant to accompany the deceased on their journey to eternity. The importance of mummies cannot be overstated, as they offer invaluable insights into a civilization long gone. From their diet and diseases to religious practices and beliefs about the afterlife, mummies provide a captivating window into the world of ancient Egyptians. As we continue to study these meticulously preserved bodies, each new revelation brings us a step closer to fully understanding this fascinating culture. Join us next time as we continue to explore the fascinating world of history.